Welcome to Barbara's Bulletin, the podcast where we bring you the latest news and updates from around the world. As we dive into our first segment, we want to take you to a region that has been at the center of international attention in recent months, the Middle East. Our focus today is on Gaza, where a fragile ceasefire has held after a devastating war. The question on everyone's mind now is, what's next for this embattled territory and its people? As international leaders discuss plans for reconstruction and peacekeeping, there are many challenges to overcome. Reports from the ground paint a sobering picture of destruction and humanitarian need. The conflict has left thousands displaced, injured, or bereaved, with many more struggling to access basic necessities like food, water, and shelter. Amidst these dire circumstances, there's also a political puzzle to solve, as different factions and international actors vie for influence over Gaza's future. One of the key issues is the proposed International Security Force, ISF, that could be deployed to maintain security in Gaza. However, the composition and mandate of this force are still under debate. Some countries, like Egypt, which is expected to play a significant role in the mission, believe the ISF should focus on maintaining security without confronting armed factions directly. Others, including France, the United Kingdom, and the United States, are pushing for a more robust mandate that would allow the force to use arms when necessary. Meanwhile, Israel continues to demand that Hamas, the militant group that controls much of Gaza, be disarmed and excluded from any future political arrangement. This stance has led some experts to suggest that a possible solution could involve carving up Gaza into areas controlled by different entities, with international forces deployed in zones where Hamas is not present. As these complex negotiations unfold, NPR's Daniel Estrin has returned to Gaza for the first time since the war began, bringing back a first-hand account of the destruction and the mood on the ground. His report offers a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the long road to recovery that lies ahead. We'll continue to follow these developments closely, providing you with in-depth analysis and updates as more information becomes available. For now, it's clear that finding a lasting solution for Gaza will require patience, diplomacy, and a commitment to addressing the underlying issues that have led to so much suffering. We'll be right back with more of today's top news on Barbara's Bulletin. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. We're diving into our middle segment today, where we explore a significant development in global politics. Cameroon's President Paul Biya has been sworn in for his 8th term at the age of 92, making him the world's oldest head of state. This comes after a fiercely disputed election last month where Biya won 54% of the vote, according to official results. Now, his opponent, Issa Chiroma Bakary, has maintained that he was the rightful winner and has accused the authorities of fraud. The announcement of the result led to major protests across Cameroon, with reports of at least 5 people killed during the demonstrations. It's essential to note that the opposition and civil society groups claim the death toll is higher. President Biya has been in power since 1982, and his long tenure has been marked by both achievements and challenges. While he has maintained stability in the country, his rule has also been criticized for being authoritarian, and the economy has struggled to grow. The fact that over 70% of Cameroon's population is below the age of 35 raises questions about the country's future and whether Biya's leadership can address the concerns of its young citizens. As we examine this story, it's crucial to consider multiple perspectives and avoid taking sides. We must acknowledge the complexities of Cameroon's political landscape and the diverse opinions of its people. By doing so, we can gain a deeper understanding of the situation and its potential implications for the region. Welcome back to Barbara's Bulletin. As we wrap up today's show, I want to bring attention to a critical issue affecting millions of Americans: the government shutdown's impact on food assistance programs. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, has been frozen due to the shutdown, leaving many families without access to essential nutrition. Across the country, states are taking varying approaches to mitigate the effects of the SNAP freeze. Some, like Vermont and Wyoming, have allocated funds to backfill food benefits for a limited time. Others, such as Utah and Washington, are providing support to local food banks to help those in need. Meanwhile, states like Pennsylvania and Tennessee are struggling to find solutions, with many residents facing uncertainty about their access to food assistance. It's essential to acknowledge the complexity of this issue and the diverse responses from state governments. While some officials are working to provide temporary relief, others are emphasizing the need for a more comprehensive solution. As the shutdown continues, it's crucial to prioritize the well-being of vulnerable populations, including low-income families, children, and individuals relying on SNAP benefits. As we conclude this segment, I want to emphasize the importance of staying informed about the developments surrounding the government shutdown and its far-reaching consequences. By engaging with accurate and unbiased information, we can foster a deeper understanding of the issues at hand and work towards finding solutions that support those affected. That's all for today's Barbara's Bulletin. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay engaged.